In this video, I'm going to tell you exactly why you need to get rid of the YouTube Studio app. I'm not going to waste your time. Let's jump into it. I'm going to tell you right now, this is something that has plagued me for a long time. I'm always checking the YouTube Studio app. I'm always looking at what's going on in the app, whether it's analytics, my last video. I'll drop a video and I'm already in the YouTube Studio app. This was something that I've been like, it's been cursed for me. So I'm going to break this down. Let's jump into it. As always, I have my notes already curated because I want to make sure I don't miss anything here. And for a lot of small creators like myself, this is something that I always have done from here in the beginning till now, to from the whole entire YouTube journey. I know there's a lot to unpack, so let's jump into it. The first thing that I put on the top of the list, the mental health impact. I'm gonna be honest, I had an addiction with checking stats. I was constantly checking, I did one video, how did it perform? I did another video, how did it perform? I'm checking it. Like, I'm telling you, I would seriously check the app all the time. And you know what it is? When you create something and you really are passionate and you care about it, it's like you being an artist, right? You doing a painting, and it was like you're trying to recreate your last great painting. But the problem is you end up just always trying to be perfect. And I'm gonna tell you, it doesn't have to be perfect. You don't have to constantly check how your video did. You stand on the fact that you created a great video, you took the time out of your day, and you created something that no one else is doing. You are very unique in the set of skills that you have, the talents you have. That first reason is so important to me. Your mental health is so important. Don't be so fixated and focused on how you did the last video and how how it performed. Even if one person watches, that's one person that took the time out the day to watch your video. Don't beat yourself up mentally on how the video did or how great it did. Do not do that. And that's one thing that I had to get myself in check. I had to tell myself, like, yo, don't beat yourself up on the video. Put the video out, move on, protect your mental health. It is super important. All right, let's move on to the next one. Now, the constant notifications interrupting your workflow, and I love comments. I'm not saying I don't want that, but constantly checking notifications, constantly getting pulled into the app, it disrupts your focus. Like, you're focused. Let's say you're working and you just like, you know what? I'm gonna open the YouTube Studio app and see how that last video did. I'm gonna compare the video that I did before that. I'm gonna compare, my older video, it took away my focus. I was thinking about like so many other things. I'd be at work. I mean, literally working, and I had a moment and I would go into the YouTube Studio app and I would just be like, damn, this video is not doing as well as I thought it would. And then I would start to doubt myself. But let me tell y'all something. Don't put your focus into getting distracted, or put your focus into what happened before. And I know these two tie together, and a lot of these things are going to be super connected, but don't put your focus on how something, or I can't explain it, but don't let it disrupt your focus on what you're doing in the day, in the moment. You know what I'm saying? Create your video, hit publish, you answer those comments, and just leave it, let it go. It is past. It's not something to dawn on or like dwell on, I should say. Don't let it kill your focus. I can't explain it any other way. Focus on that publish button, focus on making another video, focus on doing other things throughout your day. Don't let it take your whole entire time, if you will, like it did for me. All right. The next one, the third one, this one is big. I know a lot of us as small creators, we start to focus too much. We focus too much on the numbers. I need y'all to listen to me. Like, obsessing over analytics will and can drain you. I know these are all very similar, but I need y'all to think like, this was my thought process. Like, I'll make a video and I would think the numbers. And you know what's crazy? You being a small creator, you have to be very creative and strategic on how you make those videos. And I was talking with Terry Creates today actually, and I was like, man, I don't know, like, how am I gonna make a video, you know? And we all go through these moments where we're like trying to figure out how we're gonna make a video, how we're gonna make a thumbnail, what's gonna be in the hook, like, you know, what am I doing? Like, the YouTube Studio app, I will go in and I'm like, damn, you know, I'm doing another video. How am I going to, you know, outperform that last video? And I want to tell y'all something. Just create. Don't beat yourself up. Don't obsess over the numbers, right? You know, one thing that I learned, that I enjoy creating videos like this, where I don't edit and I'm being raw and I'm being genuine, because it just, I can't explain it. I just feel comfortable. And if I realize that I'm going to be discerning and make my video and create, and I'm not trying to tell anybody not to you know, to focus on, you know, anything but with your numbers and things like that. I'm just telling you, focus on creating. You know, it can be very, very punishing on yourself, where you it's like a artist, a musical artist. You made a hit. How am I gonna make another hit? How am I gonna make another one? And then when I make another one, how am I gonna keep doing it? Just create the videos. Don't focus on the numbers. You're doing fine. You're doing better than most. You're making these videos, and some people aren't. Don't kill yourself. Don't beat yourself up. I just don't. I don't want you guys to get stuck in this paralysis of the analysis. Like, you can make videos, you can create, you can change directions, you can vlog, you can get out, break out of your niche, do a video that's a little bit more personal, do something that's totally different than what you're normally used to doing. Don't kill yourself on it, you know? Anyway, listen, I know this is a little bit of a different video, but do me a favor, if you're getting value and if you align, drop a like on the video. And get subscribed, because there's going to be way more videos like this coming in the future. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. All right. Now, another reason why you should delete the YouTube Studio app, it kind of started to take focus away from me. Let me say this. It kind of took away from me my focus in creating. You know, focus on creating. Don't worry about, I know, like, you'll open it and you're like, oh, I'm going to make another video. How am I going to top this last one? What should I do? The last video didn't do too well. You know, the last video was kind of cringe. Like, no, keep your focus on creating the next video. Keep your focus on improving your skills when it comes to creating. You know, maybe get better at using your camera if you just got a camera. Get better at, like, your camera presence and how you interact with the camera. Get better at how you position your camera. There's so many different things you can do instead of being on the YouTube Studio app. And I think, don't let it take your focus away from creating is what I'm trying to say here. There's so many other things that you can do instead of just being in the app. It's so cringe for me that I have to admit this, but just focus on that. There's so many other things that are out there than just being in the app. All right. Now, I know I touched on this before, and this one is important. I'm gonna tell you, man, I know I said this in the beginning, but the numbers, man, this was my big thing. I've been in retail, I've been in sales, I'm big into numbers. I did banking in the past and stuff. Don't focus too much on the numbers. Do this because you want to. Have fun. Don't beat yourself up. You're so good at doing at creating and pushing through. I can't explain this enough, but just, if you can, just use the YouTube app. Don't use the YouTube Studio app. I know you want to check the numbers. When you post a video, don't watch it. You know, watch it before you upload it, and just let it go. I know being a small creator, you want to see how you're doing. And I'm not saying that not to check on your videos, but spend a lot less time focusing on those numbers and creating in the YouTube Studio app, and you'll be just fine. Trust me. I know it's hard. I know you're like, damn, I want to get better. I know that you're just like so focused and you care so much about your brand and things like that. Spend less time on the YouTube Studio app because I regret it. I regret it. I spent so much time in 2025 watching and beating myself up and just thinking to myself like, yo, damn, I made this video. Like it didn't do too well. Yo, damn, I made a great video this time. How am I going to top this? Like, you know, trust me. I know you do it because you care, but lock in, create content because you want to. And trust me, those numbers, those subscribers, the watch hours, everything is going to come. You'll be fine. Trust me. Anyway, thank you so much for hearing me out in this little bit of a different video. If you got value out of it, drop a like, subscribe. We are killing it for 2026. We got so much planned. This was a little bit of a personal one for me. I got some more for y'all coming soon. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Peace.